Nobody actually tells you how they got rich. You see the car, you see the high-rise apartment, you see the lifestyle, but they skipped the part where they was broke as hell with no plan. I'm about to tell you guys exactly what I learned after making hundreds of thousands of dollars online. So for starters, I didn't just pop out the blue with a lot of money. I'm not a trust fund kid, so as you know, I had to work my way up and build my way up into this lifestyle. In the very beginning, I was working a job as well, probably like many of you are doing right now. And what I was doing was I was saving my checks to then use that money to invest in information, to invest in mentorship, and that's exactly what I did. So I know this video, I'm supposed to be talking about what I've learned. Like now that I'm multi-six figures liquid, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still on the grind now, but sometimes I get bored, not gonna lie. And of course, I'm human. We all have an end goal in mind and we all want to accomplish our goals, but I be having to tell myself, man, this is the most funnest part. Stay on course, stay on the journey. Even though in the very moment, it may suck. Like, working your job, trying to save up money to invest in the knowledge, it may suck. Trying to invest in your business, it may suck at that moment, After you overcome that, then that's when you be like, okay, like that was a grind. I remember staying up those long nights. And I'm gonna just say, guys, embrace the journey. Enjoy it. I don't mean to yap too much, but as a kid, watching TV, used to grow up and see all, and used to see all these rich kids, and you would be like, damn, I wish that was me. Now that I've actually made it to a certain point of life off of hard work, I see that this means so much more to me internally. Obviously, when I was younger, I probably would have thought different, but now that I actually live a life where I can buy anything I want, I can get whatever I want, it just makes you feel way more alive, and it's a different feeling knowing that you earned something. Trust the process. As you guys probably may know, I make a shit ton of money online with my credit company. And something I had to learn was credit is a very unsexy business model. It's not like day trading. It's not like e-commerce where it's super flashy. Me personally, I think it's cool. But from the general public eye, a lot of people see it as unsexy, and that's something I had to, come to realize. Even though this business model isn't as sexy appearance-wise, it's probably the most evergreen business that you'll find out there because you literally need credit for anything. And with me being formerly coming up in the trading industry and network marketing and things like that, I was so used to up and down months. But what the credit industry really did for me was stabilize my money. So it's I never really feel like I'm losing. It just feels like I'm going up. It's like going up, flatline, going up, flatline. It's like a constant uptrend. Only time I feel like I'm really losing money is whenever I'm spending it. Like this watch right here. I bought this watch for $50,000, but I really don't feel like I lost because the watch went up in value. It is now worth $58,000. So technically I just parked the cash, but that's the only time I feel like I'm losing in the credit industry is whenever I'm spending money on whatever I want to buy. But it's literally a mass market that constantly refreshes itself. New people turn 18 every single day. Those are clients. People get repos every single day, late payments every single day. So the market constantly refreshes itself and you literally need credit for everything. I'm currently filming this video right now at my apartment complex that I needed good credit to get, Something else I also had to learn on this journey was understanding that being great takes time. I remember whenever I first launched my credit company, I thought I was gonna get 1,000 clients the very next day. But the way I came in versus how you guys are coming in will be very different. See, me now at this very stage, I know the organic marketing. I know how to run paid advertisements. I know how to do all these different things. That is why members of my program are able to succeed at a much faster rate than I did because of the skill set that I have now that I was able to pass down to them. One of the members in my program, the guy that I flew out in my previous vlog. Yeah, guys, this is another member that just joined my program right here. We just flew him to Houston and shit. 2 days in the program. 2. Not a week, not nothing. 1, 2. How much money have you made so far?
I don't even think it's really 48 hours, but 2 bands really.
$2,000. I flew him out, and now it's been a week since he's been in my program. He's made $4,000 since he's been in, and 1.8K of that came from paid advertisement. I didn't know how to do that back then, so my come up is a little different. But I'm gonna say being great takes time because it took me a minute to build out to this point to learn the skill sets that I have that you guys have, have the benefit of having access to. But like I said, I thought that I was gonna get 1 million clients very next day. That just was not the case. And it was points of time where I was like, damn, is this business for me? And I was just like, no, bro, this shit makes too much sense. I'm a calculated mathematical type of guy. And as I'm looking at the economy, I'm like, bro, this shit has to work. It has to be a way. Like, this shit is a mass market. Why am I not getting clients? Why is it not converting? And then that's whenever I started to invest in knowledge, and I started to just study long nights. And then that's whenever I started to learn all these different types of things, marketing strategies, the paid advertisement. And then next thing you know, clients just started coming in at a rapid pace. But then it was like, damn, I almost gave up on this shit. Like I be so grateful for the slow seasons. Those be the seasons that really make me like, damn, I am who I think I am. You know, I am who I think I am. And it just causes me to adapt. And whenever I just adapt, I just become another version, a stronger version of myself. And all throughout my career, I've just seen like blessings in the drought, you know? When times when I didn't know how to get clients, I didn't know. See, now this very moment, I get hundreds of clients every single day. Not saying every client pays, I'm saying I get hundreds of leads every single day. Back then, I didn't know how to do that. Sometimes your biggest blessing is gonna come whenever you're going through something. Don't quit. Keep going. Every single business model works, guys, whether that's day trading, whether that's Amazon FBA, whether that's e-commerce, whether that's Airbnb, all the business, whether that's starting your own credit company, all the business models work. It's just whether are you gonna stay down long enough to see it progress? You know, are you gonna stay down with it long enough? Everything works. Credit may be the best, but everything works for sure. Next thing I've learned after making a lot of money online, guys, is make calculated decisions. Do not go broke trying to impress other people. Yeah, you guys may see the 30K days. Shit, I just made like 83,000 in the past 3 weeks, but I honestly haven't spent shit. I went on a little 5K shopping spree the other day, but I'm not really like balling out of control. I live very below my means, guys, and I just say, save your money. Save your money or invest it. Just don't go wilding out, man. Take your time, you know. Everyone's path is different. Take your time, man. And also too, with these material things, of course, you know, in the very beginning, we want them. Like, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't even want more material stuff. But I've been blessed to purchase a lot of different items. And after a little while, it just don't hit the same no more. You really just start to, you know, fall in love with the grind more than anything, or like helping other people. So I'm about to tell you guys something I did the other day that meant, you know, a lot to me. So guys, I have little brothers, little sisters, but one of my little brothers is 19 years old and he's trying to find his way. And I recently just paid $5,000 for someone in cybersecurity to mentor him and help him get a career. And that shit felt good to me because I'm like, damn, you know, I'm using what God blessed me with to bless other people and to grow. So purchases like that just made me feel good about myself, man. Made me feel alive and just made me understand like, damn, this is bigger than me. Something else I've learned on this journey is you have to stay neutral on all seasons, whether you're winning big or is you're in a drought. You got to stay neutral. It's much like day trading. You have to be emotionless with your entrepreneurship journey. You can't be too high when you winning. You can't be too low when you lose, and just stay neutral. Like me, what I've come to realize is it's seasons, you know? It's seasons where I'm gonna be winning crazy. It's seasons where it may not be coming in as much as it once was. Another reason, live below your means. Just be mutual. Just don't let it break you. Start practicing personal development and different things that help you with your mindset. Start journaling. I've been journaling for years. Like, I'm not saying that I'm super consistent every day with it, but I've been journaling for probably the past 4 to 5 years. It's to the point where I can where everything is dated, where I can go back and see what I was going through at a certain time, and I'm like, damn, like it's crazy because I'm on a way higher level than what I once was. But you know, writing it down helped me, and sometimes it just grounds you. Next thing is your environment is everything. Your friend group matters, guys. Your friend group matters. Not saying that you have to be friends because, you know, I'm gonna put myself in you guys' shoes. In the very beginning, I wasn't with the richest people. I just was with people who wanted more. And that's what people mean by environment. You need to be around people who push you to go harder. You need to be around people who thinking positive, who believe that you guys can get to the next level. Everyone isn't blessed with rich friends, you know? I wasn't blessed with that. I had to invest my way to get rich friends. I had to invest, I had to invest my way, and then I had to build my value and come up and, things like that. Something else too, guys. Yeah, before the camera cut off, I said it is easier to grow a network whenever you have value. So my editor wanted me to answer this question for you guys. What would I do different if I had to start all the way over? Honestly, I would pay attention to low ticket and paid ads a little bit more. I feel like, honestly, still now in my journey, sometimes whenever I hear too much, chatter through the grapevine, like, oh, this don't work, this won't work, I tend to listen to other people, but that doesn't mean that it's not gonna work for you, So, I discovered something insane in low ticket, and I ran up and still running up a crazy bag. So I'm like, damn, this is what I've been missing this whole time? So basically I say, don't let other people judgment, or don't let if something didn't pan out for someone else, don't let them create scenarios, or don't let their results affect my judgment, or don't let their results affect my mindset, because obviously we want to learn from other people's mistakes. Sometimes when you have an idea in your head, you should try it out. You should test it out. You just never know. Because one of my craziest income drivers right now, I always thought about it, because I always just had this automated mindset. I always just knew things could be automated. And for the longest time, I would just let other people, affect my judgment, but not anymore. That's why I would say, try things out for your own. Of course, if it's not an insane risk, and then, yeah, man, put your best foot forward and believe that it can happen for you. Also, think bigger. I didn't think as big as I do now, obviously, because I've been exposed to so much more, but, my editor asked the question, I think bigger. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video, man. If you guys ever want to start your own credit company, I'm gonna put the link in the description and pin in the comment section below. Me and you can hop on a call one-on-one. We can see if it's the right fit for you. Yeah, man, we can start getting paid. See you guys at the top, because the boss not awesome. Gone.